This is going to be a rather different video, but today I want to review a spam email that I received recently and offer some criticisms about the Japanese used in the email. Instead of responding to it directly, I decided to post my indirect response to the email on my YouTube channel. So first of all, what are the signs that indicate to me this is a spam email? First of all, look at the name of the sender and the picture associated with it. I have no qualms about exposing scammers, so I won't censor the email address. But I urge you not to send emails of harassment to this person, whoever this is. Anyway, the name and the picture clearly indicate that this is not a business email address. The second clue, the name seems to be Keiko Seigo. Keiko is a common given name for women in Japan, whereas Seigo in these kanji is not something that I've heard before. Keigo in other kanji could be a given name for men, but no one has two given names in Japanese. Even if Seigo were this person's surname, you don't write your given name first. So, this last line confirms that this was not written by a native Japanese speaker. And there are a few other clues. For example, look at this phrase, 心から. In English, you usually end a letter by writing sincerely, or best regards, or yours truly. But we don't do that in Japanese. So whoever composed this email probably had a template written in English and used some kind of machine translation. The next clue is this paragraph. 私の製品はリリースされたばかりであり、製品レビューが必要です。私の製品に興味があるなら、最初に Amazon でそれを買うことができます。レビューを残したら全額返金いたします。完全無料のアイテム。There are many things that are wrong about this paragraph. Notice that in the first sentence, if you look at the end of the sentence, it says 必要です。です is a polite expression, but if you look at the following clause, 私の製品に興味があるなら、興味があるなら is not polite enough. I would say 興味が終わりならば or 興味が終わりでしたら. And then if you look at the next clause, we see できます, which is another polite expression. レビューを残したら. This isn't polite either. And then 返金いたします, a polite expression. And then the final part, 完全無料のアイテム. This isn't even a full sentence, so you can clearly see that this paragraph has many inconsistencies in terms of style and register. And my next point, 最初に Amazon でそれを買うことができます. This sounds like a direct translation of a corresponding English sentence. You can buy it on Amazon first. In Japanese, it's really unnatural to say それを or 買うことができます. And the third and the most obvious point is that no one is going to fall for this. This part says, you can buy the product on Amazon first. If you leave a review, I'll give you back all the money. How gullible do they think I am? And here's another clue. 以下は私の製品の写真です。見ればわかります。見ればわかります means if you look at them, you will understand. But this sounds extremely rude in Japanese. It's almost as if saying, I can't be bothered to explain these pictures to you. And yet another clue. Notice the absence of punctuation at the end of these paragraphs. This person clearly doesn't know how to write formally. Another clue. Have a look at this. 時短で効率よく洗車でき、洗車マジック粉は素早く簡単に泥やホコリなど汚れが除去でき。I don't understand why the first part is in quotation marks. The same goes with the beginning of the next paragraph. 節水に向く洗車マジック粉、洗車マジック粉は。These quotation marks kind of imply that this whole phrase, 節水に向く洗車マジック粉, could be the name of the product, but this would be such a lame, uncreative product name. And why does it say 洗車マジック粉 twice? Another clue, 安全的に洗車できる. I have never heard anyone say 安全的に in Japan. We all say 安全に. Another non-native word usage, ほとんどの自動車部品にも適用で. 適用 cannot be used like an adjective. It's a verb. Another odd phrase, わずか15分くらい 車をピカピカに. This would have been almost correct, but it ended up saying, this product will make your car shine for only 15 minutes. No one's gonna buy such a useless product. What they should have said is, わずか15分くらいで車をピカピカに. Let's examine the pictures. Again, this was clearly not made by a Japanese person. I don't think many people would understand what this means. ニュートラル成分. We don't use the word ニュートラル in this way. These words sound really awkward. 強力な除染. 除染 is mainly used for decontaminating radioactive materials. 明るくしてワックス. What the hell does it mean? I zoomed in. You can't see very clearly, but I believe this kanji, do, is the incorrect one. 環境に優しい. Double dash. 車全体で洗え? 洗え is the imperative form of the verb 洗う. Why are they ordering me to wash my car? Besides, 車全体で洗え is absolutely incorrect. 車全体を洗う. 多面洗車タオル. 12面折りたたみでき. What does it mean? Does it mean that it can be folded 12 times? 素早く効率的に吸収でも. Demo, what? It's like in English you're saying you can do this, this, and this, but, and then ending your sentence. Square 洗車タオル. Why? Japanese people don't know what square means. 2枚. How do I read this? The normal reading would be 含む, but I don't know what this is. A few final remarks. 1. If they want me to buy the product and then review it, they should have at least included a link to the products page on Amazon. 2. I don't own a car. Am I supposed to go up to my neighbor and ask them if I can wash their car using a suspicious unknown product, for which I may or may not be compensated? And 3. How would I exactly benefit from this? By purchasing a product that I don't need, at the risk of losing money? The best possible outcome would be my neighbor growing suspicious of me because of my sudden altruism. If you want to scam me, please do much better than this.